Good morning, everybody. We are here. 80 degrees outside, sunny today. It is nice. We got Pudgy, F-I-R-S-T, first in the chat, Pudgy. We got Nick F. Good morning to you, Nick F. Chris, we got Kenneth. We got CD Wit, Kenneth, Gen G, Pudgy. Thank you very much for the super chat. Pudgy saying, Pudgy Wudgy. First in the chat to you, my friend. And a dilly dilly to you, Pudgilly. That was good. That was very good. Thank you very much for that, Pudgy. Good morning, Giovanni. Pudgy, yeah, I went there. Fight me, baby. Oh, yes. JV, what's going on? J-Bones, all of you guys, glad to have you in here. Let's check the market out. See what we got going on so far. We've got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $4.93. It's coming back down a little bit, sitting at 2.92% higher on the day today. Shiba Inu coin, 826. GameStop, 2095. We've got Bitcoin sitting at 29,219. Back up a little bit from where it was earlier, but back down a little bit from where it was later earlier. I touched 29,400 about an hour ago or so, and come back down at 29,200 at the moment. NASDAQ sitting at break even on the day. Ooh, we've got some earnings coming out, after hours today, right? I think we got Amazon and Apple. Big earnings reports coming out after hours today, so watch out for those. The market may be sitting pretty choppy and consolidate ahead of those earnings reports, as conservative investors say, get the heck out of town. 495, 493 on AMC. GameStop, 20.95. Dogecoin sitting at 7.4 cents. Ethereum, 1838. We've got Shiba Inu coin, 826. 29,215 on Bitcoin. Mullen Auto, woo, 9.5% higher after falling massively from 1450. Falling nearly 10%, sitting at 1330 right now. Watch out for that one, guys. Volatility is real. Sundial sitting at $1.49. The SPY, $4.49. Netflix, $4.40. Highcroft Mining, 42.8 cents. The QQQ, $3.74. We've got Ape sitting at $1.79. MPW, $9.62. MPW's coming back down a little bit. Tesla sitting at $255.70 right now. Man, we've got an intraday high being formed in this area right here. Got to keep our eyes on this area, guys. Another rejection off of it, or this may have been the last rejection of the day, so watch that one. Innovic sitting at 1835, dumping off from that 1930 to 1830. PID sitting at 1774, and Joby 810 right now. Joby sitting at 810, having a very nice ascending trend line on the daily chart, but falling down below that over the last couple of days. Finding some support at $8, but man, if it breaks that $8 level of support, watch out. Hopefully Gorilla Invictus made his money and isn't sitting there waiting to make even more money. Hopefully he had his profit and he's good to go. A little bit of support holding up in this area right here, but I would imagine if it falls down through this level, you guys can see a little bit of a sell-off here and some big red candles taking place on Tesla. Let's go back to the chat, see what we got going on. Ayo, what's going on? J-Bones saying, ayo. How you doing, J-Bones? I don't want to fight you, Pudge. I'm pretty sure I'd get wrecked, JB, man. It happens to the best of us. So, oh my gosh, what is happening, Kenneth? To hear about investors' meeting of Mullen this morning must have been good because the price jumped and their news is jumping around in a 9-page magazine story about them. Kenneth, yeah, I don't know what their news was. I don't know what their story is. All I know, dude, is Mullen's price is plagued. So watch out. If you're making some money, man, don't lose that money. Just saw that AMC asked New York Stock Exchange and FINRA to look into the tracking of AMC again, in case anyone missed that. Yes. Well, so they say. Right? Adam Aaron said that he brought it to the attention of the New York Stock Exchange and FINRA as if they didn't know that AMC was on the threshold list for 28 days in a row, and that the FTDs are supposedly out of control on AMC. So the thing I don't like about it, Chaz, is, yeah, you're good. The thing I don't like about it, Chaz, is that Adam Aaron says some of you are upset by this. Some of you guys don't like this. You know, he's not even including himself in that statement. He's not even including the fact that AMC should be concerned about it in that statement. Completely separating himself and distancing himself from the AMC retail investors there. I don't like it, man. Clay, what's the whole deal with Curve and AAVE and how it could collapse the entire crypto market? JB, so I am not 100% sure. That my best kind of understanding is they were concerned about Curve and these different liquidity pools and stuff collapsing Terra Luna Classic. I don't really understand the arbitrage that took place and why that would have caused Terra Luna Classic to spiral out of control. I mean, if I sat down and, like, you know, probably spent hours diving into it to figure out why, maybe I could understand. But just from, like, what I've read and just from skimming the surface on it, I don't know. I haven't dived into it enough to really understand the, I guess, concern there. But a lot of people pointed to that when Terra Luna Classic collapsed in the sense that it was an arbitrage opportunity. But I actually do not. I mean, I don't know why it would be such a concern for the overall market. Aloha to all. Aloha kakahiaka to you. Robert Lem, man. Glad to have you in here. 2000X. Let's go. Shiba. Fox 7. Let's go, man. If Shiba Inu coin can 2000X, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy with much less than a 2000X increase. Golly bum, dude. $500 would turn into $1 million. Every 500 would turn into $1 million on Shiba Inu coin if it 2000x'd from these levels. Good morning. The technician fixed my... Oh, dude, you got a smart technician, old rounder. So, I was able to access my two-factor authentication codes, and now I can log into my crypto accounts. Very nice, old rounder, bro. Dude, that's what I like to see, man. Somebody using their intellect to fix something and help somebody else out. Old rounder, that is very nice, man. I'm glad that the dude was able to do that for you. Hey, Clay, USTC repeg. Will Afzal proposal pass? Cake Sean. My best guess, here's my best guess based on probabilities, okay? No, USTC's not going to repeg. I'm not saying that because I don't want it to, and I'm not saying that because I don't think that it can. I'm saying that based on probability. It is not, like, it's not going to be easy. It's not a 50-50 chance that it repegs. It's not, well, we got a good chance of making this happen, dude. It is. It's literally going to be harder than finding, like, a grain of salt on a beach. You know, all of the sand, you got to search through and find one grain of salt. It is not going to be easy for that to happen. But... dude, in the event that it does, man, we are going to be ripping and roaring with a lot of excitement and a lot of gains. So, I am glad they're pursuing it. Now, as far as the proposal goes, dude, I don't even know what's going to happen if they do pass the proposal to get that $12 million. I don't even know if that $12 million is going to be returned. Let's see here. Button the smash licking. Yes, listen to Kombu, man. Button the smash licking. Michael Allen. Mike, man, thank you very much for the super chat. BlackRock. Gensler. Rabbi. Clay's views per sub percentage. This guy. Dude, the views per sub percentage is actually decent when you look at the amount of daily views, alright? If you're looking at daily views reaching into between 10 and 15, it's still a very nice 10% daily viewers. It's actually better than people with millions of subscribers getting hundreds of thousands of views. I cannot complain about it. It does look low when you're looking between 4,000 and 6,000 per video. But I post a lot more videos than everybody else does. And, dude, you get 4 million subscribers. You're getting 100,000 views. It's awesome. Your percentage is lower. And those are the guys who only post like once or twice a week. Anyway, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist Boom, baby. Michael Allen. Mike, man, thank you very much for the super chat. Can't say I appreciate you guys enough with all these crazy super chats. And we got Chris coming in hot with one as well. Well, tomorrow is now today. No, tomorrow is always tomorrow. So where is what we do to the kid? Where is this? What do the kids call it? Oh, today. Squeeze. Squeeze what? What if it's already squoze? Great name, slacking, baby. Click the like button, guys. Great names are slacking. Are there any great names in this chat right now? Chris, the 50 Shades. Chris, the squeeze. It's on tomorrow, man. It's on tomorrow. Don't ever lose faith that the squeeze is going to happen tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. Never lose faith that the squeeze is going to happen tomorrow, man. And, yeah, that is a real concern of mine, man. What if it already squoze? You know, you got to look at the numbers, right? The squeeze numbers are actually better now than they ever were before. We're just facing a weird situation right now. Adam Aaron has the chance to ruin it. I don't know why retail gave Adam Aaron the chance to ruin it, but they did, man. They've handed they've handed the dude the keys to the car, and he's about to crash it right into a wall. So, squeeze numbers look good. 30% short interest, higher than ever. But Adam Aaron is in charge right now, and he is going to dilute the snot out of us, and we are not going to have the short interest we need. All of those shares are going to be sold to the hedge funds. USDFI, is this something new in crypto? Thoughts, Clay? I will check it out, Kenneth. Let's look at that right now. Squeeze D's. I like it. J Bones. Mrs. 50 Shades. What's going on, Mrs. 50 Shades? What's your opinion on TTOO? Do you think they will hit their $1 stock price to remain on the NASDAQ? Yeet. Yes. But it'll probably come through a reverse split. I actually don't know where they're at right now, so we can look at that one as well. CD Witt is gray. Josh is gray. William is gray. Come on! Eat Shadows is gray. All of you gray names, stop being gray. Be green. What are you doing? All right, USDFI. USDFI. Oh, boy. Dude, you love these little coins, don't you? You love these little coins. Is this the one we're looking at? Kenneth, is this what we're looking at? Is this the USDFI that you're looking at here? Been out for a couple days here, July 7th. Been out for about a month, and recently dumped off down to 67.9 cents. I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, so we're not going to focus on it for very long here, but let me know if that's the one you were looking at. I'm cooking up a nice chili tonight. Dang it, Mrs. 50. It sounds great. I will not be able to partake in any of it because you don't live here, but it does sound delicious. Copy that. Dark Bro swooping in. What's going on, Dark Bro? Let it back so we can practice our skills. Merkin. Let it back. Let what? Me or somebody else? Let what back? I don't even know. There was one more. Oh, TTOO. TTOO real quick. All right. T2. Ooh, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Dang. That is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to recapture that. Holy smokes, though. Going from 5 cents to 40 cents, man. 8xing in the last month and a half here. Phenomenal. Now, the good news is, okay, its major level of resistance is back up above that $1 threshold. The bad news is, do I really think that it can add another $130 million in market cap before it would meet the delisting requirements? I do not know because I know nothing about this, nothing about this company and when they would be delisted and so on. But they're making a push for it right now, man. That's crazy that they're making a push for it. The call options, interestingly enough, are trash. Wow, man. 250? People are buying these 250 calls? It's trading at 40 cents. Was it 5 cents last month? Why are people buying these 250 calls? Why is there open interest at $7.50? Is this from like a long time ago? Is this open interest from forever ago? I can't fathom why there would be open interest. It levels so high. It had to be from forever ago, man. I don't know. Watch out for TTOO, guys. T2, I don't know about it. It's got me nervous. Let's see. I don't know where we're at. It was talking smack. Yeah, something. No for Dark Bro today. He didn't acknowledge me when he came in. Dark Bro, what are you doing, man? Oh, come on. Michael needs acknowledged. Kumbu, I deal with at least a profit at this point. Crap myself in the foot from, oh my gosh, shot myself in the foot from being new and going all in. Also, don't see people getting the job done, so kind of lost all hope for a squeeze. Yeah, Chris, I've lost like 90, 95%, 99% of hope for a squeeze, okay? I truly have, man. Now, that doesn't mean that they can't, and that doesn't mean that the judge is actually going to do something legitimate and block the settlement from going through or something like that. So there are still threads of hope, but dude, you're not going to jump off the side of a cliff holding on to a piece of thread. Nobody's going to do that. So I think that people, for some reason, along the way, put their faith in Adam Aaron, and that was foolish. And I'm not even trying to blame it on like somebody else or blame it on something. He has no intentions of squeezing AMC. It's just, that's what it is. And for some reason, people believe that he is. So it does kind of suck, man. There you go. I like it, Dark Bro. I like it. They have had an extension as of yesterday to November of 2023. Gotcha, Shadows. Gotcha. So that most likely is why they took off over the last couple of days. Yesterday was very good for T2. Dude, it's possible now. They're not going to get a second extension, though. So yesterday they got the news of the extension, and it busted up through that resistance level down here at about 16 cents. Busted up nicely, reaching like 27 cents. Today, extending those gains. Here's the thing that you got to worry about with something like T2, though. As soon as it reaches that $1 mark, people are going to be selling like crazy. And it probably is only going to reach like 94 cents if it does rip that high. People always try to set their sells and their take profits below where they believe everybody else is going to set their sells. So the fact that if it does reach those levels, they can get out and actually book a profit. They don't necessarily care that it reaches compliance and that it remains listed. They want to make that profit. So if people do drive it back up into the 80s and 90s, watch out for a major sell. Okay, if you're in right now, watch out for a major sell taking place, or potentially dilution from the company themselves taking place at that $1 mark, man. I'd be extremely concerned about that. Let's see. Made most of it back, though. Just got to keep hustling and learning. Kombu, I love it, dude. I love it. Not the fact that you lost, but the fact that you gained. He intends to squeeze the retail investor. JB, that's actually the best that I have heard. Yes. If I've got $1 in my pocket, that man would try to squeeze it out. Dude, you were right on with that one. He's not squeezing hedge funds. He's squeezing retail. Then why you only using O1? This isn't a game, boy. I know I missed something like crazy, but it does sound fun. It's not a game, boy. Dark Bro, thank you very much for the super chat. Dark Bro says, Clay, look at bald BSC yellow icon Michael. All right, yellow, is that, or yellow icon Michael? Is that second part? Okay, now I think I understand. We're looking at bald BSC. It's the yellow icon because more than one is probably going to show up. And then Dark Bro giving Michael the acknowledgement that he deserves in a fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, baby. Dark Bro! you, Dark Bro, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hopefully, I understood it correctly, and that you were giving a shout out to Michael in that last part there. But Bald BSC is sitting on a yellow icon, and that is the one that you want to look at right here. So let's check it out. Bald BSC. Dark Bro. I don't know if I got a bald BSC, man. I don't know if I got a bald BSC on here. Where are you looking? Dark Bro, where are you looking at this stuff, man? I don't see a bald BSC anywhere. Help me out, man. Help me out. Sorry, Clay. Had to get a dig in. Cubs beat the Reds 20-9 and 16-6. Go Cubbies. Yeah, man. I know you're not digging me, right? I don't care about the Cubs beating the Reds. Let's go, man. Dude, if any baseball team beat another baseball team 20-9, dude, that's like Ken Griffey Jr. Nintendo 64 kind of stuff when you played against your friend who was terrible. 20-9. What kind of a baseball score is that? Clay, not meaning that too pessimistic. I see Adam Aaron discussing playing the game. Oh, also, shows retail, or the apes, are super new and we're naive. Gotta learn to play before jumping in. Yeah, Chris, naive is probably a very good word to use, man. Naive is probably a very good word to use. You know, they look at somebody like Adam Aaron, who has millions of dollars. It's what they want. And they're willing to overlook the fact that he is stepping on them to get that millions because they want those millions as well. So, yeah, being naive probably did lead a lot of retail investors down the wrong path in terms of who they should be trusting and who they should essentially be following along the way. I think you got it on that one, man. How many years before Shib hits .0005? Your thoughts and opinion. Oh, Giovanni, .0005 now. So that is basically a 100x increase from where we are right now. A $500 billion valuation. Whew. Gotta burn, man. I think we gotta burn to get there. If we're not talking decades down the road, I can't see Bitcoin, or I can't see Shiba Inu coin sporting current Bitcoin valuations. It's just, I feel like that's too much money. So I think you either got to wait decades or burn large amounts. So if Shib is able to burn large amounts through Shibarium or anything else, I think we're there. Otherwise, man, you know, 0.30 and a 5, it's a $500 billion valuation. That's just a lot, dude. Hey, bro, it's bald. I had to double check. Yellow circle. I just looked up bald, though, Dark Bro. Look. This one? I mean, if I'm looking up bald, I only got 2. Yeah, blue circle is what I'm seeing. This is the one that Sam Bankman-Fried apparently ripped everybody off with, no? It's the only bald I see on here. I mean, let's see if... I look at this. Okay, you guys know that I'm not stupid now. All right. I refreshed crypto.com, coinmarketcap.com. And now we've got bald. I was typing it in, and you guys saw that I was typing it in, and now we've got it. So Dark Bro will get back to that as soon as I catch up on the chat right here. Chill Coin, still my best slow burn. Very nice combo. I thought you were an Ohio guy, Clay. I am, Lonnie. But not really a sports guy. So, I mean, just don't talk trash about, you know, the Browns or the Buckeyes or anything. If you do, I really don't care. But I guess living in Ohio, I'm supposed to defend some Ohio teams. Yeah, you know, the Cavaliers, are they even good anymore since LeBron abandoned us? Who knows? Who knows? Just don't talk too much trash about them and we'll be fine. I don't really care about sports. A different bald rug. Yes, that's what we got. That's what we got right here. Oh, yeah. I've been naive most of my life about other people. I always trusted too much. Now I question everything, except I don't. I didn't when I voted last vote. Sorry, guys. At least I didn't own much. Chaz, dude, it's all right, man. Never apologize. You don't have to apologize to other investors or anything like that. Now, if you're not talking about the AMC vote and you're talking about another vote that was out there recently that people botched up. All right, I'll take your part. Nah, listen, I'm just kidding on that one, too. This is not a political discussion. This is not, you guys can vote for whatever you want. You can have people that vote for the correct thing and people that vote for the incorrect thing, but it's still your vote, man. I think I'm buying Shiba Inu for my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren. Mrs. 50 Shades and the legend that you would be for doing so. You know, honestly, guys, honestly, you know, the legend that you really would be for doing so. If you guys figured out or found out today, let's say the beautiful 80-degree day that is taking place right now, you guys had no idea. But your moms, maybe you, somebody was doing some digging through your ancestry, and you came across an old trunk. An old trunk that was hidden in the family attic for not decades, but centuries. Centuries is a long time. Let's just go century for the last 100 years. Let's say all of a sudden you found out that your family was sitting on, gosh, dude, I don't even know, General Electric. Name some really early companies here in the United States. Let's say that your family was all of a sudden sitting on like $13 million worth of General Electric because your great-great-great-grandpa, he worked there. And he owned a couple shares or bought a couple shares, and it really turned in. He didn't think it was going to be anything for him. But all of a sudden, you guys were now sitting on a massive payload. Dude, let's say 50 years ago, your dad bought into Microsoft and just said, let's forget it. Or your grandpa bought into Microsoft and said, I'll just forget it, man. I'll give it to my grandkids. I'll buy $1,000 worth right now. Not going to do too much to me, but I can go out there and I can get 100,000 shares of Microsoft. Dude, all of a sudden you guys are... Sarah, 50 Shades, sorry. 50 Shades, it sounds funny, right? It sounds funny to do something for your great-great-grandchildren. But it's almost guaranteed to pay off if you do. $100 now is probably going to turn into $50,000 100 years from now. So, yes, do it for your great-great-grandchildren. It's on CoinMarketCap, recently added. Yes, I got it right there. We're going to pull it up in a second. I got to make sure I catch back up. CoinMarketCap be dumb. Yes, it is. Got it. Clay has a plethora of sports knowledge. I do, JB. I do. Always win for the better-looking team. Whichever team has better jerseys on or the color that matches your, interest, that's the one that you root for. I like the red team. Well, you can like the blue team. I got the red team. Easy as that, man. 50-year time capsule with a ledger in it. JB, let's get... And you know what? 50-year time capsule with a ledger in it, I really, truly believe if that ledger had maybe $1,000 in it right now, or $100, whatever, $50, whatever you guys would want to bury in a ledger, dude, it would be epic for somebody to dig that thing up 50 years from... Imagine if somebody buried a Bitcoin wallet just 10 years ago, and they went out there and it had 1,000 Bitcoin in it. Because don't forget, guys, Bitcoin was trading at literally less than a cent. You know, you could have gone out and for $2, you could have bought 1,000 Bitcoin. Imagine if you would have buried a Bitcoin wallet 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Now, digging that bad boy up, tell me you wouldn't be happy. The same exact thing could take place with all these tiny little coins that you're buying now, $2, $3, $5 worth, put them in a ledger, and have your great, make a sweet treasure map. Hang that treasure map up in the house, and don't tell anybody what it's about. Write a little note on the back of it, or dude, pass the legend down or something, because these idiots these days, they might just sell the house and say, forget it, Grandpa's stupid treasure map, that wasn't for anything. Have some fun with it. Go dig it up with your great-great-grandkid. Forget all about it and go dig it up with your grandkid 20, 30 years from now. I'm actually thinking about doing that now. JB's got me inspired to go to go bury a ledger and dig it up, man. A decade, 2 decades, 3 decades from now, and see what happens. That actually sounds like it's something I'm interested in, man. I would love that story. And if you forget the coins you put on, or you blindly picked the coins that were on there, oh shoot, man. I think that's gonna be epic. JB, I'm gonna do it, but I'm not telling you guys where I'm burying it, because you guys, I guarantee you guys go dig it up. Let's see here. Dark Bro, look at it. Bald. BSC. Another rug pull in the making. Nobody knows. We've got 1 day's worth of data. 000125 from all the way up to 000. What are the highs? 22, nearly doubling in price right here. Dark, man, if they're not going to rug this, I mean, you can take advantage of the volatility. 50% gains from here to here. Dude, 50% gains are incredible. Don't just hold through a rug. I think you're good to go, man. Now, if you're looking at it, it is reaching some resistance intraday. So it might pull back down and touch this support level around 00013, 00014. But if it bounces back up again, you very quickly make a 30, 40, 50% gain. So Bald BSC could be something as long as they don't rug it. But they're probably trying to take advantage of the hype and publicity that Bald has been getting over the last couple of, is it 24 hours or 48 hours? Because of Sam Bankman-Fried and everything going on with that. So keep that in mind, dude. You just don't want them to rug you. Clay, if somebody requested to be buried in a time capsule, would the people to dig it up be the grave robbers or respecting the dude's wishes? Respecting the dude's wishes, man. Respecting the dude's wishes. I don't think that you can rob a grave or desecrate a grave or a body if that is what was requested, right? Some people are crazy enough to donate their bodies to science, right? And those guys, I mean, dude, I don't want no kids in a college classroom dissecting my body and looking at my veins and everything else. Come on! It's just weird. But for some people, for some reason, people like donating their bodies to science. So, dude, if that's their wishes, nah, it's not desecration. It's not any sort of a grave robber, man. That's what they're doing. Use metal detector. Yes, use a metal detector for sure. I look for them at old people's yard sales. Next level, exactly, outdoor. What are we looking for now? Now I gotta know what we're looking for. Problem with saving it from your great-great-great-grandchildren, and they would lose the password for the wallet. Basically, it would be a burned wallet. Yeah, Giovanni, that's why you gotta bury the password with the wallet. Not on like a piece of paper written down, but they have those metal password protectors or whatever that you can buy where you put your password in its own little time capsule, and it's, I don't know if it's steel or what metal it is that's supposed to last forever. I need to move. 100 degrees, 9:30 a.m. is never fun. My gosh, Jesse, that's way too hot. Clay, how many burned wallets have been created from people that have died and no one knows the ledger password? Giovanni, man, I mean, I don't know if anybody knows that statistic. I would imagine a lot, Giovanni. I would imagine a lot. There's probably so many more burned wallets out there than people know. I've got a burned wallet that had Ravencoin in it. So I had a burned wallet with Ravencoin in it, and It's not because I'm dead. It's because I had it was a Garda wallet. And I think it was a Garda wallet. I'm pretty sure it was a Garda wallet. And it was very weird. Like, the recovery phrase was some sort of a file that you were supposed to keep saved. And I had it saved on one of my phones. The phone had issues. Factory reset the phone. And where it was saved did not back up. So I lost that wallet. People burn wallets all the time. If I became stupid rich, I'd make my property like a giant puzzle scavenger hunt, secret rooms, tunnels, the whole nine. Be like Ready Player One or Willy Wonka. Whoever figures it out gets my fortune. Very nice, Chris. Hopefully, I mean, I would want it to stay in the family, right? I would want it to stay in the family. But assuming that you were a crazy old man with no family, then that sounds like a very fun idea. Because the absolute last thing that I would want to do, I don't know if you guys are on the same board, the absolute last thing I would want to do is have the government take my estate, man. Could you imagine working your whole life? Not necessarily, you know, and some people make the choice not to have families, but not having a family to pass your fortune on to, dude, and you die and the government takes your fortune. Oh my gosh. Dude, I would come back. I would come back and I would haunt them. I would haunt them. I know I would haunt them. I would come back and I would haunt them. If the government took my fortune after I was dead, I would do whatever I had to do, man. Oh my gosh. Chris, you're making me nervous now. Chris, go start a family and make sure that we dedicate this fortune to somebody as opposed to the government just taking it. You're killing me. Why is nobody building on the loot chain layer 1 after a year up until now? Elias. I think that's how you say it. Elias, man. I don't think they know how, man. I don't think that they know how. That might come as a shock, right? But I don't think that they actually know how to do it. I think that they're just receiving paycheck after paycheck after paycheck, man. And that's why we don't see dedicated builders. And that's why we don't see major apps and decentralized finance being built on the Terra Luna Classic network. I don't think that they know how. I don't know how. I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that I don't know how, right? I'm not a developer. I'm not a programmer. It's not something that I've studied. It's not something that I've practiced. It's not something that I've ever done. Not to say that I couldn't do it or anybody in here couldn't do it if they took some time to learn it, but I don't know how. And I really don't think that they do either, man. I think that they're here for a paycheck and not here for growth. I would never dive right into a cave. Maybe if there was water. Next level. Don't be scared, man. Dark, my son and I watch videos of such all the time. You got to get under that bedrock, Dark, bro. What are we talking about here? It's part of the treasure hunt. Finding the password, too. Yeah, JB, man. Bury it in the same place, Billy. Oh, my God, dude. Could you imagine burying not leaving the password? That would kill me. So here's a little story for you about the Dark, bro. I used to go treasure hunting and cave diving to look for gold. That actually sounds cool, but I'm telling you right now, I have watched some cave diving videos and that kind of crap. Nah, man. I'm not even claustrophobic, but that stuff makes me claustrophobic. Let's see. Awesome. I don't like a boring life. Dark, bro, I don't know if anybody likes a boring life. Touche. Just messing with you, bro. Heck yeah. So, if there's so many burned wallets, we really don't know the actual amount of circulating supply on any crypto, right? To a certain extent, correct, Giovanni. I actually don't know, like what coin market cap in these other websites use to calculate their circulating supply. For example, you know, I've got a Zcash wallet. I have not moved that Zcash wallet. I do have the password for that Zcash wallet. I can assure you that that Zcash is not burned. But it has been dormant for... I'm trying to think if I made any transactions with it in 2018. I probably did. That Zcash has been dormant, man. I'm going to say for a decent amount of time. over 5 years. Okay? That Zcash has not been touched or moved in over 5 years. I would imagine that CoinMarketCap may not consider that in circulation right now, depending on what they look at. It is definitely dormant, but it's not burned. The Raven coin has actually been mined and moved in a more recent period than 5 years. All of that was taking place, I think, in 2020. So that's only, I don't even know if that's been like dormant for 3 years, but that money is burned. I'll never be able to touch that money again. That's gone. So, you know, it is interesting. That money is untouchable, but it's only been dormant for 3 years. The Zcash is touchable, but it's been dormant for 5 years. So, I don't know what they use to calculate burned and not burned, circulating and not circulating. So it is very difficult to say what money is burned and what money is not burned. I would haunt everyone, including the government and the IRS. Yeah, Gen G, I'm telling you right now, dude, could you imagine dying with massive wealth and the literal government takes it? Dude, I would rather, and I'm not joking with this at all, if that was going to happen and you were basically ready to go, dude, I would like Johnny Appleseed, but with dollar bills, man. I would just be out there going across, like just throwing them everywhere. I'd be Johnny Appleseeding all day long, every day, until I just died in the middle of a field, man. Even if I had to wheel around because I can't walk it, I'd be Johnny Appleseed and dollar bills all day long. There's not a chance that I would let the government take it, man. I'd let those bills get wet outside for somebody to come and pick them up along the way before I would let the government take that money if you died without a will or died without a family, man. Not a chance. You guys be seeing Clay Road, Johnny Appleseed, and dollar bills. To anybody, everybody, and even nobody. Empty the bank account, man, and just spread it. Spread it and see if those money trees grow. Clay, government ain't touching that. Somehow make it to the people until someone figures it out. Like a Wayne Manor, The Dark Knight Rises. Yes. Chris, and if that doesn't work, you got to go the Johnny Appleseed route, man, and just throw it to anybody and everybody and nobody at all. Let's see. I had XRP on a GateHub wallet. I think GateHub is Geoped. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if that's a centralized exchange. I don't know what that looks like. If that was a decentralized exchange, or if that was like an on blockchain wallet, you should be able to just log in using MetaMask or Trust Wallet or anything. But as far as, I don't know what GateHub is. So if that was a centralized exchange somewhere, I don't know what happens if they disappear. Like Voyager, I had to get my money off of Voyager. People going bankrupt there. Celsius, people got to get their money off of these exchanges. But if it's on chain, you can access it in Trust Wallet. You can access it in a Crypto.com wallet, a Coinbase wallet. You can access it in any of these decentralized wallets because it lives on the blockchain, not in a specific app's wallet. So, Glaybro, I've been doing research into the Coinbase Layer 2 solution base, and it seems to be a scam and rug pull. Oh my gosh. Zcash. You know, Outdoor Smile, Zcash could be my generation pass down. It really could. Because I'm going to be honest with you, when you haven't touched the money and you haven't even thought about that money in a 5-year period, you really don't even care about it. You know, it's almost like I don't even have it, don't even think about it, don't even care about it. That could be some sort of a generational pass down, just to see what happens. Lock that wallet password up and let the grandkids find it or something. I would actually be 100% okay with that, because I do have zero intentions of touching it, zero intentions of cashing it out or anything like that. So, Outdoor Smile, that actually would be pretty sweet. Dark Bro, what makes you think that Base may be some sort of a scam or rug pull? It's interesting that Coinbase could be coming up with an L2 that would be a rug pull like that. What's up, the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Guerrero? What's going on, Sean Guerrero? Yes, I think I'm buying Bitcoin. $50 a week until the Bitcoin halving may come out okay on that if Bitcoin does rise again. Oh, Sean, I imagine that Bitcoin will rise again, right? And if you can afford $50 a week, man, you know, you'll be stacking. You'll be stacking until that happens. And wouldn't it be great if Bitcoin just went up and touched an all-time high shortly after? Dude, could you imagine just making a nice 120, 130% gain on money that you were willing to allocate towards it for about a year or so? I mean, I think that would be phenomenal, man. I think that would be phenomenal. So, if you do it, you don't have to let us know, man. But if you do it, I absolutely wish you the best of success. I know someone whose family member bought a few hundred Bitcoin and passed away without telling anyone the password. Mrs. 50 Shades. Yeah. The thing is, if they truly knew, okay, if they truly knew that he had bought a couple hundred Bitcoin, he did not die with that password in his mind. He had that password written down somewhere. He did not memorize that password. There's no way. There's no way he would trust himself to memorize that password, and especially knowing all of the other potential passwords that he could have if he had multiple wallets and so on. He had that written down somewhere. Mrs. 50 Shades, tell them to find it. If it's a myth, okay, if he said, oh, yeah, maybe I bought 100 Bitcoin back in the day. All right, well, I don't know how much they trust the guy. But if he truly had that and they know that he had that, oh, that password is written down somewhere. They can find it. Shoot, y'all. Should have come play treasure hunt out here where I live. Well, Pudgy, we got some treasure out there. We can find an alien base. Dark Bro, let's get started. If you live in the desert, Pudgy, that would be like finding a Rolex on the wrist of a dead body. Dude, if you found a Rolex on the wrist of a dead body out there, would you just let it go? I mean, he doesn't care about what time it is. You guys are wild, man. All these coins that have recently been introduced, including the original base coin that everyone thinks SBF created, is on that network. And every single one of them, you cannot check any security. Yeah, that's interesting, Dark Bro, that you can't check any security on it. I'm sure there's a stash house for illegals down the road, Dark Bro. Well, man, there's probably a lot of money in there. Stash houses are crazy. Pudgy, stay away from the stash houses, dude. Those guys are nuts. Or any other important information like I normally do, which leads me to believe it's a scam. Yeah, Dark Bro, you can't check security, dude. I don't know. I mean, that's not a direct indicator that it's a scam, but that's not good news if you can't check it. I'm here for a minute. Moji, stay in the bathroom a little bit longer. It'll be all right. Glad you're in here, Moji. Thank you very much for swinging by. We got everybody throwing shout-outs to Moji right now. I love it. Guys, is Moji rolling in? A little bit of a market recap for him. We got AMC sitting sideways over the last hour. $4.94 right now. Bitcoin, or Shiba Inu coin, top right, sitting sideways over the last hour. 830 points per coin. Guess where GameStop's been sitting over the last hour? Sideways, sitting right here at $21 per share. Bitcoin, you know where it's been. Sideways over the last hour. Sitting at 29,280 at the moment. NASDAQ actually rising a little bit. So NASDAQ looking pretty good here. 14,027 points. 495 on AMC. GameStop sitting at 2113. 7.4 on Dogecoin. Showing some volatility there. Ethereum sitting at 1843. Shiba sitting at 831. Bitcoin 29,281. Molinado back up to 13.8 at the moment. Could be selling off here. So watch out if you guys are in it. Sundial $1.51. The Spy, $4.50. Netflix, $4.41. Highcroft Mining, 42.7 cents. QQQ, $3.75. Ape sitting at $1.79. MPW, $9.73. Tesla, $2.57. Watch out. Tesla breaking some new intraday highs now. Channeled in this little area, couldn't break down, and started to shoot up. So interesting. Tesla might be a little bullish this afternoon. Innovix, 1853, PID 1770, and Joby sitting at 816 right now. Not 1816, that would be phenomenal. It's 816. The gold hunt is down the road for me. Outer Banks, and you can watch it on Netflix. Dude, I'm telling you right now, if you're watching the Outer Banks on Netflix, I don't know, man. That show gets under my skin. That Rafe dude and his dad, oh my goodness, man. I don't know if I've ever been more irritated by a kid's name than Rafe. What the heck is that? Even the sound of his name irritates me. There's so many abandoned underground gold and silver mines here. Don't go in those either, man. They could collapse. That's dangerous, Pudgy. Tombstone's like an hour down the road. We've got like no mines here. Might have like salt mines or something here. Who cares about salt? No gold mines though. Pudgy, I'm down. Dark Bro, Pudgy, make a video of it and let us watch you guys dig for gold, please. This stuff is cool. Yes, Kombu, it really is. That's why I want a video of it. Bry Guy! Oh man, Bry Guy coming in here with the gray name. What the heck are you doing with that gray name, Bry Guy? Robinhood to charge 3 cents per contract starting September 21st. Interesting. Nufo, I don't know. Webull charges a little bit per options contract for you to buy and sell. Here's my thoughts, man. I'm still okay paying a couple cents per contract. Now, if you're paying a couple cents per contract on options that are literally trading at a couple cents, watch out for those. Because if you're buying an options contract for a penny and you're paying 3 cents, you know, it's going to eat into your potential profit. It's still not 3 cents per share on the contract. It's still 3 cents per overall contract, so it is relatively cheap. But just watch out for it. If you're paying an additional 3% fee, that's pretty heavy. Nonetheless, if people get their way and payment for order flow is stopped, dude, we're probably going back to $4, $5, $9 commissions on trades again. I don't know anybody that would want to pay a $9 commission trade for buys and a $9 commission trade for sells. That doesn't make any sense. Payment for order flow, I actually like it. Hey, bro, check the supporters chat. I got you. Dark Bro, I am in the supporters chat, right? Dark Bro, all I see is Mullen stuff from Ken in the supporters chat. Sure you didn't put it in the community chat? No, you didn't put it in the community chat either. Dark Bro, you didn't put anything in the supporters chat. If you did, it's not loading. Nope. Not loading yet. Ah, now it is. Now it is. Dark Bro's got his top G keychain there. Very nice. Dark Bro being top G. I like it, man. Let's see. Hold on a second. Got it. Clay, how much did you buy your Zcash for? Giovanni, it was all mined. It was all mined back in like 2017 and 2018. So I did not buy it. Mined all of the Zcash that I've got sitting in that wallet right there. Let's see here. Outer Banks is a good show. Outer Banks is a good show, but Outer Banks irritates me, man. Those dudes are killing me. How many days before the 15th, 16th do you think we start seeing some movement for Shibarium? Fishing their bass, man. Dude, I would hope we start seeing that excitement now, right? But here's the thing, though. We're not really seeing too much coming out of the Shiba Inu coin ecosystem team to drive that hype. If you guys go and search Shib, and I'm going to let you guys in on a little bit of a difference now from what we had back in 2021. If you go out on Twitter and you search Shib, you've got a couple of those stupid, I don't know, there's scams, like scam airdrop stuff. It's just hashtagging Shib and stuff like that when they shouldn't be, just trying to show up. Scroll through those scams. The only real posts you see about Shib are from Lucy and a couple of these other guys that all they do is retweet articles. And that's all you really see on Shiba Inu coin. Scams, and then retweets of different articles and tweets out of articles written about Shiba Inu coin. Now, I say that because unless we start to see them pumping and making people excited about Shiba Inu coin, it's very unlikely that we see a massive FOMO rally or a massive excitement begin. In 2021, okay, when everybody was speculating that Robinhood was going to be listing Shiba Inu coin, and you had Milkshake and Queenie and all of these people out there, yes, you saw their tweets. They got a lot of likes and comments on their tweets, but it was a massive amount of just random people tweeting about Shiba Inu coin, how they were going to make so much money. You were scrolling through legitimate community members just simply saying, Shib to the moon, Robinhood's going to list Shib, like this if you want Shib to go to $1, a massive amount of community members. So without the, I guess, community driving the hype, which we're not seeing right now, I think you're going to need the ecosystem team to drive the hype. And we're not seeing that right now. So I would hope that it does kick up very, very soon here, but I can't be for sure. Let's see. Do you think the NFT fad is over? Mr. Normus, let me say this, okay? The NFT fad seems to be over at this point. You've got like Bored Ape Yacht Clubs and Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs selling for all-time low floor price, not all-time low floor prices because clearly they were minted for much lower, but massive lows, right? In some of the biggest NFT projects that are out there. People thought that crypto was over and the crypto fad was over in 2018, 19, and 20. So very few people held on to their assets. Very few people continued to buy and so on. So if you compare it to that, clearly I can say that the NFT fad is not over. People will be buying back in. But it's a beautiful question to ask because it I guess, furthers the assumption that we may be at a bottom. When people think that it truly is over, it's like that picture you guys always see. The guy gives up right before he hits the diamond mine, and he turns around with his pickaxe and he's done. And he's just got that much more to go. People truly begin to think that it's over, and when it's not. Yes, fads do happen. Yes, NFTs could have been a fad, but people thought the exact same thing about crypto in 2018, 19, and 20. Clearly, 2021 proved them wrong. Cliff, Terra USD gets repegged to $1. What would happen to Terra Luna Classic? Giovanni, there's no guarantee of what happens to Terra Luna Classic, but if USTC gets repegged to $1, right, it's going to create a massive e-commerce experience and essentially could put Terra Luna Classic back in the exact same position that it was in prior to the collapse. Now, people may not be buying as much of it. I mean, it might not be as bullish, but the utility will be the exact same as it was back then. So the fact that people were willing to value Terra Luna Classic and the entire ecosystem there at like a $50 billion valuation when everything was working correctly, yes, we were in a bull market, but when everything was working correctly, we would have the exact same utility, but potentially a much, much, much better value at a couple $1 billion value in a situation like that. So over time, they could build confidence back up and really drive the gains there. Hey, brother, thanks for all the hard work. Tom Holmes, man, appreciate you. Mullen, just finished vote. Reverse split approved. An additional share is going to be issued. John Four-Leaf Clover, if that's true, man, guys, please watch out for Mullen if that's true, okay? Mullen is sitting at 15 cents a share right now. If the company gets the approval, or if the company just got the approval to dilute shares, you want to be on the lookout for that. It is not something that they may be driving the price higher right now just to dilute retail investors further. So watch out, guys. Historically, has been the kiss of death for the entire crypto market through the remainder of the year. Old Rounder, thank you very much. I did not actually know that Litecoin halving occurred yesterday, so thanks for keeping us updated on that. Outer Bank Show is doing a casting call here. Maybe I should go. I'll be the one on the back of the phone yelling, "Where is the Wi-Fi? I need to make a trade," and Clay is live about to start. Kenneth, do it, man. Do it. Go to that casting call. I want to see you in that show. Oh, wow, the Litecoin halving was yesterday. I didn't even know that it was. Let's see here. Gamble, thoughts, GMBL. Is that a crypto or a stock? We can look at it very quickly, but it is time. Esports. Gosh, dude, I wish I knew something about this company. Is it similar to Fubo? Is it simply like a DraftKings? Dude, this type of action is not something that I would want to get involved with. Yes, it's got a 20% increase today for some reason, but a company that only loses. I mean, look at this. Just at the beginning of the year, the stock was sitting at $20 and it's down to 40 cents. It's very similar to Mullen Auto, right? Mullen is looking very, very good today. Oh, here we go. Mullen's up 25% today, but look at the beginning of the year. Mullen was sitting at 10, 11 bucks, now it's down to 15 cents. It was at 12 cents earlier today. So Mullen having a very nice rally right now, but please watch out and protect any gains you guys have. My goodness, man. Nonetheless, it is after 1 o'clock. Get your names in the chat right now. We're going to do some shout-outs. We will be back later today. Appreciate every single one of you guys for keeping the chat rolling and going and keeping it awesome, man. We're going to do these shout-outs, guys. We'll be back a little bit later. Kenneth, enjoy your afternoon. And we can look at JD, man. We can look at Gamble or whatever it is, the esports thing, in the afternoon. We usually end the live stream right here at 1 o'clock. So we can look at it more in the afternoon if you want. See where it's going. See where the resistance levels are and all of that stuff. Devil's Advocate, hello and goodbye, man. What's going on, Devil's Advocate? Glad to have you in here. Thank you very much for swinging by. Kombu, see you later. Devil's Advocate, JD, man. Kombu, Dark Bro, Bry Guy, see you later. Nufo to Bulto, ahoo! Nufo, man. Enjoy the afternoon. Kombu, see you later. Dark Bro, peace out of the diamond-handed wrench clowns. Looking at you, not Hard Rocks. Oh, yes. JD, enjoy your afternoon, man. Geoped, Kombu, Old Rounder, Kombu, Mr. Normus, Gen... Oh, no! Gen G turned gray right before our eyes. Oh, man, Gen G, you were green earlier and you turned gray right before our eyes. Ugh, I don't like that gray. Next level, enjoy it. Gregory, see you later. Bry Guy, Aiden, enjoy it. We got Jeff, DD214, Mrs. 50 Shades, Crypto Cone, we got Giovanni. All of you guys, you know what time it is. Jen J Bones, you want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time, hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.